Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom here from Peak Productions, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Battlefield 4 material that has been released over the past week. I'm talking about the new screenshots, but mostly about the new 17-minute gameplay video that has been released. So I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, what I think they can improve on, and things like that in this video, so let's get into it. As for what I did like, it looked a lot like a film, in the sense that there was emotions and action segments and quieter sections and things like that, and there was a bit of character development in it as well. I'm going to compare it to a Michael Bay film because it was like Transformers, where everything was just exploding and people dying everywhere, but there was also elements of character development and things like that. So yeah, this game looks like it's going to tickle everyone's fancy if you like deep storylines or if you like explosions and action scenes, and I'm a fan of both, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. As for the visuals of the game, I really like that they've cut down on the lens flare and the blue tint of the game, but they've also improved the lighting and the shadow. It looks very impressive because the contrast environments that we saw in the videos makes it very easy for you to see enemies and other things of that nature, so that looks like it will help improve the whole gameplay, but also just by looking at it, it looks like a much prettier game without the blue tint that the last one was plagued with. I wasn't really a fan of that. I'm sure people were, but it wasn't really for me. More things that I liked was the sound of the entire thing. The cars, guns, helicopters, and just the ambient noise of the whole environment was really good. They've put a lot of time and effort into making sure they nail all of the sound effects really nicely, with the gunshots being true to what they would be in real life, and where people run through puddles and splash, but they splash in different ways. It's not just a one-size-fits-all thing. The environments react with each other and make noises like the sparks go off and stuff like that. It looks like it could be a really immersive gameplay experience, and I'm praying that it is. More things that I enjoyed was just the realistic nature of the whole thing. The Frostbite 3 engine has been an absolute boss in the sense of how well it's making the environment react with each other. When buildings break down, like they are known to in the Battlefield franchise, they break down more realistically this time, with smaller sections of concrete splitting across and splintering everywhere. EA and DICE have pioneered the whole dynamic environment element of games, and they are really pushing the envelopes with this release. The final thing that I enjoyed was the whole gun behaviour, and I'm going to say that it hasn't really changed very much from what it was like in Battlefield 3, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when you look at how the guns perform, they sort of change differently every time the trigger's pulled. They'll kick and recoil in different ways and manners, and I think that's quite real to how they behave in real life. It's going to change every time, and you're going to have to react to that as someone who's playing the game, as someone would in real life if they were to shoot a weapon. On to what I didn't like. The storyline mentions that there are Chinese and Russians, and it looks like they're going to be the bad guys, and that concept has been used a lot over recent years through movies and games and stuff like that, and while it might not necessarily be bad just because of that, I don't want the whole storyline to be repetitive and already done. I'd like it if the game broke new ground and added some new kind of element to it to keep it fresh and interesting in my eyes. I don't want it to just be like Rocky 3 in the sense that America's the goodies and Russia is the bad guys, and then America just beats the bad guys. Obviously everyone wants the good guys to win, but I want something new and something fresh to keep me interested. Another thing that I'm really not looking forward to is the probable inclusion of the online pass for multiplayer. I think that really killed the community last time because it made it quite hard for new people to get into the whole multiplayer experience. It sort of turned me off. That was the reason I stopped playing in the first place, is because EA wanted me to pay more money to just play their game, and that just left people out of the whole Battlefield experience and the online community. I really think that from what we've seen so far, with the exclusion of an online pass and a lot of online support from EA and DICE, this game could be a Call of Duty killer, and I don't use that term loosely. I really hope that this one dethrones Call of Duty, because the Battlefield franchise is something that I really enjoy playing, and I want to see a more stable online community for it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I want to hear your opinion. Yeah, just leave your comments and have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.